Hi everyone, what is up? Hope you guys are all having an amazing day so far. It is my first time again filming in my glam room, and this video is about the Babyliss, however you call it, a review for the trimmer, the clipper, and the comb set. I just want to let you guys know that I work more than 40 hours a week. In fact, I actually worked 48 hours a week because I'm a psycho. I don't have a life. I just love working as well, and I need to pay some bills. So what made me purchase this is because in the beginning, when I was just starting out cutting hair, I purchased something off of Amazon, which is also in gold color because I love gold. And then that didn't really work well for me because I was just starting out and I was trying to fade, and I just can't. For some reason, like, it won't let me, take away the line. So I was told that, you know what, you should invest on something better. And luckily, my ex's brother, he gave this to me as a gift, which is very, very generous of him because this is actually a part of his first salary, and I felt bad, but they initiated for me to, have, ooh girl, for me to have it. So, Jarek, if you are watching this, thank you so much, and I will be forever grateful for you. Okay, so, alright, this actually comes in a beautiful tin can case, and only God knows where it's at, because if I'm not looking for it, it's just literally like right there, anywhere, and it's just all over the place. And now I'm looking for the tin can, like the packaging. I can't find it anymore. So the front is translucent. It comes with a tiny little cute little brush to clean the blade, and then it comes with like, I was about to say nourishing oil. It comes with an oil to cleanse your clipper and trimmer, and it also comes with a tiny little screwdriver so you can open it up. That actually didn't work well because when I tried to use it, the base is plastic and it broke. So you can just easily get another, something to, I forgot what it's called. Something to open it up, like from Dollar Tree. So if my terminology sucks, I do apologize because this is actually my first time reviewing it. But since I have used it for almost a year, for like 48 hours, 22 clients a day, or like 24, I think I know what I'm talking about. So, so the clipper comes with 8 guards starting from half. Okay, obviously I've used the half like 1,000,000 times because the label right over here, it's just a sticker label. It already faded, but in the back the number is, indented, so you don't really have to worry about it like fading. I actually really love the aesthetic of this one, and I'm actually surprised that they held up pretty well considering the fact that I do a bunch of haircuts, So this one has a little bit of weight, I'm going to tell you that. Compared to my coworker's clipper, this really has it's heavy, I'm going to tell you that. Some people like it, some people don't. Personally, with the weight, it actually helps me to control, my hand, but sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't, if that makes sense. Just so because I started to develop carpal tunnel, because I always also use, my shears after doing the clippers to trim the top. So it actually has a lever here. Of course, if you lift this, the blade is gonna go so close. How many levels is this one? 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then as you can see, because I have used and abused this, the gold already faded. So I'm surprised that, it doesn't look as pretty as it is when it was new. And another thing I noticed is that many times I've used this, like this middle part doesn't light up anymore. So it's like that. That's what it sounds like, by the way. The trimmer. Same thing, the middle part doesn't light up anymore. That's the sound that it makes. It's a little loud, huh? It doesn't really bother me. I've heard other clippers like even more louder. This one, I'm so sad, but sooner I have to replace this because I think someone dropped it in our shop because this one is already broken. Super sad. It's broken and it caused one of the teeth to like, can you guys see it? No. It caused one of the teeth to disalign. Now let's talk about how they perform. Now, although I really do like this, I can still remember the first time I used this compared to my old clipper from like Amazon. This one cuts like butter. It really does cut like butter, and it's just so smooth. The blade of this one is nice and angled, and I do feel like it really contributes to the way I fade, you know? And I just really like it. Again, like, it really cuts like butter. It's insane. Now, the way I clean it, actually, I open this up, and when I open it, I feel like there's always like a dead rat inside, so please always clean your clippers, because oh, it was nasty. So anyway, if this one breaks, you can always purchase one separately. And then this one, the trimmer, this one actually cuts so freaking close. I noticed that every time I use this one, I just can't break up the line just by using this. So what ends up happening is that I just use this for like a fade, but it cuts really nicely too. It's like so close to the skin as well, but not as close as this one. I feel like I'm using a blade with this one. So I just end up using this one all the time, like all the time. If they request like a 00, I use this one, and I borrow, you know, my coworker's trimmer. I know it's bad, but it doesn't happen really all the time because I don't really have a lot of picky clients. I mean, they're already satisfied what their head looks like with this when I use this for like a 0, if that makes any sense at all. But I'm a cosmetologist, so we're not really allowed to use like a blade or anything like that, but this one I'm really impressed. I feel like it just really cuts so close. Now, if you are a pro barber or anything like that, and if I'm saying something that you think is like wrong, don't rip me to shreds, okay? This is just based on my experience. I use this all the time. Now, what I love about this one is that aside from the fact that it is cordless, it really gives that nice impression to my clients, you know. They think I know what I'm doing because my clippers are pretty. I think I know what I'm doing. I do think I know what I'm doing. But it gives a nice impression to my clients, you know. They think like it's beautiful, it's bougie, and all that good stuff. So I would say that this one fully charged could last me for, I would say like 17 clients, and the haircuts would range from 15 minutes to 20 minutes. That's what I noticed, because there are days that I have like 10 clients and I haven't charged this at all, or like 12 clients, 15. I haven't really charged this. So if it runs out of battery, it means that, you know, it's a good day. Again, these are just my unpopular opinion. I just really love them. Imagine like almost a year already. These two still work well, considering the fact that they already faded. You can clearly see what it looks like right now. And again, I have used and abused these clippers because I only use these two. That's how loud they are. And the light, it doesn't, you know, light anymore. It's just that. I mean, it doesn't really bother me or anything like that, but I could definitely say that though it makes a sound, I would consider it not as loud as, you know, other clippers out there, as I have compared them to my coworkers' clippers. Now, moving on to the comb set. It's beautiful, it's attractive, but when I use this sometimes to my clients, I feel like it's so slippery that it won't comb the hair. Is that weird? Like, every time I use this one, it's like it's having a hard time to grip. So sometimes I use it, sometimes I do not, but to be honest, I don't use it as often as I should want it to. How do I say that? I don't really use it as often, just so because like I feel like it doesn't grip the hair that well. It just freaking slides like, ugh. So my favorite one is actually this one. It's my favorite barber comb of all time. I just got it in a, you know, in this little shop, and I'm pretty sure you can find this pretty much anywhere online. This was just like $2.99. And if you guys could see there, the teeth of this comb has ridges, and every time I do that to my client's hair and I take that out, when it falls, it's just so beautiful. The transition of the hair is just so beautiful. And if my terminology sucks, I do apologize. I don't really review clippers and trimmers, but I thought, like, you know what, since I've been using it for almost a year now, I think, you know, I'd share my experience with you guys. Especially, like, these investments, these are not cheap, okay? Like, this is not cheap. This is makeup money. This is like a plane ticket money. So if you guys are going to buy something, I want you guys to buy something with at least a little bit of knowledge with it. So I actually found my very first doll head from cosmetology school, and this doll has been bleached 1 million times, and I thought, like, you know what, why not do a little demo for you guys? And I just hope that I don't humiliate myself in this video, because I know a lot of professionals must have been watching me right now and saying, like, what the heck is that arm movement? Like, whatever. Leave me alone. Okay, so as you guys can see, I am somehow struggling every time I'm using this comb. I was telling you guys a while ago that I do find it somehow slippery. I wanted to use the trimmer on this side and the clipper on the other. I want you guys to see how close this cuts. Now, mind you, this is a doll head, okay? Of course, it's not gonna look like an actual human head, but I am going to try my very best so you guys could see what it looks like. Maybe in the future, I would have like a male model or whatnot, but as of right now, that would be like really creepy, telling someone like, hey, can you come to my house? Let me cut your hair. I'm not about to do all of that. And I do have guy friends. However, they're very far away from me, so that's really not an option for now. So now let's move along with the barber comb. I'm doing the clipper over comb. I have a guard there. And then slowly, I'm just taking off the bulk. And somebody is crying in the living room. She's not being tortured. She's on heat right now. And my other chihuahua is just ruining her life right now. He won't leave her alone. Okay. To be honest, never in a million years I would think that I will be cutting hair for a living. In the beginning, I was just, you know what, I just want to know how it works, because it is something that I'm very, very weak on. Obviously, I'm still not very good at it. To me, I'm just like, whatever, decent. I'm just so glad that nobody punched my face yet with all of my work. But I'm continue on learning, and as I progress, I'm enjoying haircutting more and more. So you're looking at her right now, probably thinking, just, her hair looks like shit right now. Hold on. Hold on. I'm still not finished yet. So again, this hair is like very damaged, so I'm going to try my best to blend them in. I'm going to wet it a little bit so I can cut it really nicely. So this is what the back looks like right now. Again, I'm using the all-purpose metal comb and just sectioning it, making sure that everything is just nice and blended. Again, this is a doll head. It's not a human head. Don't rip me to shreds. Don't say anything really, really bad. And yes, I went over my second knuckle. That's why I have a huge scar in my finger. Anyway, guys, let me know if you want me to create more videos like this. If you want to hear client horror stories or anything, different topics like, you know, worst clients ever or best clients ever, how to keep clients, how to get, you know, more money by cutting hair and all that good stuff, let me know in the comment box down below. I would love to help you guys as well. So after the haircut, this is what her hair looks like right now. We definitely cut off a lot of dead hair in there. It's very, very bleached. It was so crunchy, that extra hair in her forehead, you know, it's even. It's just that, you know, I wasn't able to comb it on the side very well. So, yeah. So I think that sums up with this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment box down below. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!